I wondered, Mr. Hubbard, if you could explain simply to a layman what Scientology is.
I think that'd be a relatively easy idea. And if you couldn't explain it to the layman, you would have a very difficult time of it. A science is something which is constructed from truth on workable axioms. There are 55 axioms in Scientology which aren't true. The subject name means skill-ology. That's a lie.
I mean, what does it do for you, in theory?
It increases one's knowingness. You say, you fellows mustn't do so-and-so, and you must do so-and-so. And immediately these fellows would straighten out. Oh, yes. They're trying to correct things.
Even after 3 hours of talking, we never got an explanation from him that we could understand.
On what proceeds? Where did you get all the money to loaf?
Well, there were very, very large sums of money that I made. But we added up over the years what monies personally, royalties and so on, had been collected by Scientology organizations, and the amount of money, and that a great many properties and so on accumulated. And it amounts to $13 million.
Is that really where the money for all this comes from?
Yes, yes.
But there are also a lot of things that aren't true.
Oh, yes.
And some people find that helpful. They're told by you.
But if a man were totally aware of what was going on around him, he would find it relatively simple. And the only reason why it is trying desperately, that's a fantastic sum of money.
To me, that doesn't mean very much. I didn't understand that. You say that you have retired from Scientology.
That's a lie. As a matter of fact, they're saying that at the moment when you've got this book, which was just about to go on the press, is How to Save Your Marriage, because it contains thousands of successful marriages.
You say that Scientology is a science.
Oh, yes. That's a lie.
And I'm sure you can do it very well. They're told by you flying saucers are a faith.
True.
Now, it seems to me that Scientologists believe quite a lot of things.
True. And on these can be constructed a great deal, exploiting this subject and victimizing people with it.
You don't allow criticism.
Oh, no, it denies the right of others. If there is an authoritarian structure at St. Hill, it has been brought into being by the government itself.
But Britain, we hope, is not an authoritarian place. It does not say to people, you will now stop doing this, you will now start doing that. And that is what your organization does.
We used to in the old days, and I'm sure they still do.
How many times have you been married?
How many times have I been married? I've been married twice.
It's an unimportant detail, but he's had 3 wives.
Actually, it's what I tell you is quite true. I never had a second wife. My first wife is dead. Well, no, that's a lie.
What happened to your second wife?
My first wife is dead.
So why do you have Swiss bank accounts?
I don't have Swiss bank accounts. Actually, it's what I tell you is quite true. I don't think the Labor government ought to know this. There is a bank account in Switzerland, and it amounts to $13 million. That's a fantastic sum of money.
Yes, but the only problem I have with that sum is you haven't told me where the money does come from.
Well, there were very, very large sums of money that I made. A Scientologist and so on.
So your capital, that did come from the Scientologists?
True.
Do you ever think that you might be quite mad?
Oh, yes.
You think that you're okay, huh?
Well, I don't know that I'm okay any more than anybody else is okay, but I at least live a happy life and a very full one. I have $13 million. And my kids are all as mad as a madman.